December 2021. Our little boy was just 1.5. Curious eyes, tiny mittens, and that wobbly toddler walk that made every outing feel magical. It was our first Christmas market trip as a family of 3, and we chose one of the most enchanting ones in the UK, the York Christmas Market. Hello everyone, welcome to Blooming Dreams. My name is Aditi. I hope all of you are very well. Today's video is all about our first time Christmas market trip to York. We started our day at Leeds station, wrapped up in coats and scarves with that familiar winter chill in the air. As the train pulled out of Leeds, the city slowly gave way to open fields, bare winter trees and soft morning light. The journey from Leeds to York is short, around 25 minutes, but with a toddler it becomes its own little adventure. York Station welcomed us with its grand arches and warm bustle. The station felt alive, the sound of announcement echoing and our little boy pointing excitedly at every passing train. As soon as we stepped out of York Station, the city greeted us with history. Just across the road, the medieval city walls rose above the pavement, England's longest surviving stretch of ancient fortifications, still watching over the city after centuries. After crossing the walls, the first thing that caught our eyes was the curve of the river Ouse simmering between winter trees. The river moved slowly, quietly, like it had all the time in the world. Bridges arched over it in soft stone curves, and for a moment the city felt calm, wrapped in the gentle December light. As we followed the walkway, the path curved, and there it was, York Minster, rising above the city like a cathedral carved from pale winter sky. We wandered through York's narrow streets, the sound of the river fading behind us. The closer we got to the center, the more the festive atmosphere wrapped around us. Warm lights strung overhead, music drifting from shop fronts, and the smell of cinnamon and mulled wine floating through the air. A few more steps, we arrived at St. Nicholas Fair, the York Christmas Market. One of the highlights was Thor's Teepee, a Nordic-style tent with a real log fire, warm lighting and winter drinks. Wooden salads glowing under the lights, crowds moving gently through the streets, and the unmistakable December magic settling over everything. The smell of cinnamon, mulled wine, roasted meats, and sweet treats filled the air. It felt like walking through a warm, glowing pocket of Christmas. Seeing the market through our baby boy's eyes made everything feel bigger, brighter, and more magical. He giggled at the fairy lights, clapped at the music, and held tightly onto our hands, and we walked through the crowds. It was not just a market, it was a memory unfolding in real time. The stalls were full of handmade treasures, wooden toys, candles, local craft, and beautiful Christmas decorations. Every corner had something unique. Our little boy kept pointing at the lights, the colors, the ornaments. Everything was new and exciting for him. As evening settled over York, the Christmas market transformed completely. The daylight faded into a soft blue and suddenly the whole place began to glow. Warm golden lights spilled from the wooden salads, reflecting off the cobblestones like tiny stars scattered under our feet. Strings of fairy lights hung overhead, swaying gently in the winter breeze, turning the narrow streets into glowing tunnels of festive warmth. The air felt colder, but the lights made everything feel closer, cozier. Stalls lit up with soft amber bulbs, casting a warm halo over handmade ornaments, steaming food and smiling faces. People moved slowly, wrapped in scarves and laughter, their breath turning to mist in the glow of the lights. And in the middle of it all, we walked together, our little boy mesmerized by the twinkling lights, his tiny hands reaching out as if he could catch the magic floating in the air. Evening at the Christmas market didn't just look beautiful, it felt like stepping into a warm, glowing memory. Crossing the Harry Potter shop, the shop that must not be named, with its dark storefront glowing under the evening lights, we slipped back into the narrow streets of York. If you are enjoying this little journey with us, don't forget to tap like and subscribe. It really helps our tiny channel grow, and we would love to have you with us for more travel moments. See you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.